And so you're going to hold the device up, and you should see a circle appear around your head, and then you're going to look right, left, up, down, and we're going to do that twice once it's completed.
Cool, right? I've got some audio, like favorite ones like now. The next one is
You scan complete it.
So what we do, we take a scan of this QR code now. So that generates hopefully the perfect fit. So you can see here the fit that it's generated, right? We can see 21W and then medium for the band. So we're going to add that to our bag, and I'm going to get one of my colleagues to bring it down for us, okay? So it should be a couple of minutes, and then he'll be down with us. Is this your first demo today?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You must be very excited.
I'm excited.
Yeah, good. So if you like, whilst we wait, I can show you some of the gestures that we use with Apple Vision Pro. Have you seen any kind of content online at all about how we navigate, how we select things? Sorry? You're not too sure? Okay, no worries. So with Apple Vision Pro, if we think about how we'd navigate and select things with, say, like a MacBook, right? So we would move like the cursor and we would click to select something. So with Apple Vision Pro, the cursor, or we navigate and select things with our eyes, our hands, and our voice. So today we're just going to use the hands and the eyes. With Apple Vision Pro, the cursor is our eyes. So whatever we want to interact with, we're just going to look at. So say there's something in my kind of field of vision here, I'm just going to look at it using my eyes, and then to select, we're going to use a thumb and a finger. We're going to tap and release. Like this. Yeah, you got it. So it's not like this or like this, just index finger, thumb, tap and release like this. We can also do other gestures like scrolling or zooming. So to scroll, we would tap, pull and release. We can scroll vertically as well. We can also zoom on, say, like a photo. So to zoom, we would look at where we want to zoom, and we tap, pull and release like this. And then to go back out, we do the opposite. So pretty straightforward, right? How do you feel about that? Feel pretty confident? Yeah. Okay, good. Have you ever used any kind of similar device before, or?
Not really.
Okay.
It's been a while. Like, years ago, I just switching.
Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah.
Was all Android.
Oh, I see. Sure. Yeah, I mean, this should be, despite that, like a completely kind of new experience for you, I think. Have you seen any kind of videos? You seen some kind of promotional content at all? Not really. Okay. We're kind of in the dark here, right?
Yeah. There you go.
Thank you very much. Okay, so here is your Apple Vision Pro. So the first thing we're going to do, right, I'm going to run you through some of the features, some of the buttons, how we make some adjustments. And then once we know how to kind of use the device, how to handle the device, I'm then going to get you to put the device on, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to remove the front cover. So I'm going to get you just to hold the device with one hand here, and we're just going to pull the front cover off of the device. Perfect, and we'll just place the cover just there. So there's a couple of buttons we can immediately see, right? We have the digital crown here. Okay, so we use the digital crown to bring ourselves in and out of some environments, okay, some immersive spaces. And we also use it to select some things. So during the startup phase, when we're calibrating the device and setting it up for you, I'm going to ask you to press the digital crown, which is like a quick press and release. And I'll ask you to press and hold the digital crown, which is to press and then obviously hold it until it prompts you otherwise, okay? You can also see we have the top button on the left, I suppose, right-hand side. Here, so we use that to take spatial photos and videos. So they're going to be 3D photos and videos. They use Apple's first 3D camera. We're not going to take any today, but I can show you some samples of those. Kind of going around to the back of the device, you can see we have the battery, which is attaches magnetically to the device from the left-hand side. And then we have what we're using today is the dual loop strap. Okay, so there's adjustment on both the top and the bottom. It's just like a watch strap, right? So once you get the device on, I'm going to ask you to adjust the bottom strap until it feels stable on the head. So it shouldn't feel loose or kind of uncomfortable. But fit is a very personal thing. So once you have the device on, if you just let me know how you're feeling, and then I can kind of give you some kind of advice from there if you need it. Last thing before you get the device on, before handling the device, we're going to make sure we put our thumb through the nose bridge, okay, and our fingers on the light seal, on the metal element here. Okay, we're going to make sure we don't handle the device by picking up the device using the light seal, as this is magnetic, and so if you pick it up from here, then it's just going to kind of separate like that, okay? So we'll pick the device up like this, we turn it, and then like put it over. Does that kind of sound okay?
Yeah.
Cool, perfect. So When you put the device on, we're going to place the battery up to your left-hand side as well. Okay, give it a go.
Do it on this battery thing.
That's fine, I'll take care of the battery.
How was it? What was your favourite bit?
Yeah, you got it.
I think I need to adjust from the back.
Yeah, you got it. So we're just going to adjust with that bottom strap just until it feels stable on the head, okay?
You can watch all your entertainment, you can collaborate with work friends, like, you know, in September, Custodians is coming to us, which is basically like a version of.
So that feels okay?
You can go on FaceTime, it's like you're in the same place, and we can both work on the same block.
You ready to go ahead?
Just a minute. Oh, yeah.
Okay, perfect. So
Just a minute. It's not my...
Sure, no worries.
Okay.
So we're going to press and hold the digital crown on the right hand side.
Even if the parts are somebody, they just have to get a different light to it just to make sure it's the right.
You got it. So that's just calibrated the displays in line with our eyes, okay?
Okay.
Oh,
So you should start to see some things around you, okay? So you can see me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. You can see the store, right? Which is pretty cool, right?
Yeah. Oh, it feels like it's kind of like MacBook opening.
Pardon?
MacBook started.
Oh, right. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. Absolutely, yeah. So the first thing we're going to do to get started is we're just going to very quickly press and release the digital crown on the right side. Perfect. And now we're just going to do a little bit of setup, okay? So you're going to place your hands out in front of you with your palms facing away.
Okay.
You got it, yeah, absolutely. Well done. That's that all complete, okay? So that's the hand setup all complete, okay? So next we're going to set it up for your eyes, okay? So in just a moment you're going to see a small dot appear in front of you, okay? And so we're going to look at the dot using our eyes, and then we're going to tap our thumb and our index finger together like we practiced earlier. So when we're tapping it, yeah, you got it. So we don't have to kind of press and hold it. We can just do a very light and gentle kind of tap and release there. So we're going to see a sequence of dots appear in front of us now, okay? So I just need you to one by one just go around and select them, okay? Fantastic. That was really, really great. The only thing I would say is we don't actually have to move the hand when we're selecting the dots. So remember, the cursor is our eyes. So we just focus on the object that we want to select, and you can keep your hand nice and relaxed. Okay, that's great. We're just going to do that once more, okay? Just a slightly brighter lighting this time. So it should be in an even brighter environment this time.
One more time in a Brighton.
Cool, amazing. So that's all the eye setup complete.
Yeah.
So that was really great. I think you're really getting the hang of it. The only thing I would say is, once again, when we're selecting the objects, right, we don't actually have to move the hand like this.
Yeah.
So we can just look. So we can keep our hands nice and relaxed like this. And we can look, and we can look, or we just keep the hands in the same position. Okay? So welcome to Apple Vision Pro. So to get started, we're going to press and release that digital crown just once more on the top right.
All of our accessories
And so to get started, you can see we have the home view in front of us, right? So you can see all your favorite apps, I'm sure, in front of you. And the first one we're going to take a look at is the Photos app. So you're going to select the Photos app like we practiced earlier, so it should be straight in the middle. There you go, you got it. So you see you can keep the hands down, right? Yeah, you got it. So this is the Photos app, and the first thing we're going to take a look at is an album called Great Shots. So if you look on the left hand side, there should be an album there that says Great Shots. Kind of like somewhere near the bottom. So we're just looking on this left side. If we look at the panel on the left side, and then if we look down the list, we can see Great Shots. You got it right there. So can you see roughly here, yeah? And we're going to tap to select that?
Yeah. Great shot.
Perfect, yeah, you got it. And so I'm going to get you to select, there's a photo in the top left corner. So there's a person on a red couch. We're going to try and select that. Okay, that was great. And so we can practice some of the gestures whilst we're in this environment. Okay, so you can see it's brought the photo up in front of you, kind of dims the environment around the photo, which looks pretty cool. And we can practice, like say, the zoom gesture. So if you want to try and zoom in, like we practiced earlier.
I can keep the hands here.
There you go, you got it, right? And then you can try and zoom back out as well. There you go, you got it. And we can also scroll on this as well, so you can scroll like left or right once you've zoomed back out. So just scroll, remember we're just going to use one hand.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
There you go, you got it. And we're just going to go along to the third photo, so just once more you're going to scroll for me from right to left. Perfect. And so you can see this is a panoramic photo, right? So you may have taken some on your own iPhone. What I think is even better than viewing them in this format is we can actually look at the immersive mode or panoramic photos. So there's a button in the top right corner and it should say immersive when you hover over it. So we're going to tap to select that.
Oh my god.
So welcome to Iceland.
Oh my god. Oh, that's like amazing. Is this Iceland?
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, you got it. So this is one of our panoramic shots taken in Iceland.
Wow.
Pretty special, right?
Pretty special. It's like real.
Yeah, you got it. And so we can actually scroll to the next photo, like whenever you're ready, right?
In this mode?
Absolutely, you got it. So we're going to do the same gesture, just from right to left. And so now, just like that, we're on the Oregon coast.
Oregon coast.
Oregon coast, you got it.
Wow.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
So as well as panoramic photos, we also have spatial photos and videos. Just like we spoke of earlier, right? These are going to be the 3D photos and videos that are taken using Apple's first 3D camera. So you can scroll, you got it. We're just going to scroll from right to left. And so this is a spatial photo.
This one?
Yeah, you got it. So you should see a real sense of depth to the photo, right?
What is it about them that's making you
So we can't zoom on these. We're not able to zoom on these. But so as I say, these are taken using Apple's first 3D camera that's actually built into the device. And we can also view a spatial video as well, if you like, by scrolling from right to left.
Now?
Yeah, so if you scroll from right to left. Well, not quite like that. So we're just going to select, you should see, you got it. And we're going to scroll from right to left.
Spatial video.
Yeah, you got it. Pretty cool, right?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
So I'm just going to get you to close the video we have open at the moment, okay? So we're just going to close it. So if you look at the bottom, we should see a small cross on the bottom left corner. So just at the bottom here, can you see like where my hand is here?
Oh yeah, I see.
Perfect, that was great. And so before we move on, okay, I'm just going to show you how we're going to move some of the apps around our environment, okay? So we're going to do a bit of spatial computing, like we like to call it. So if we look at the bottom of the, if we look at the bottom of the window again, okay, you should see a white horizontal bar. Can you see the bar just to the right of that? So just the white line along the bottom there. You got it, and we're just going to pinch and hold that. And then if you pull your hand, say closer towards you, and you see you can kind of bring it closer in, and you can kind of push it as well. So if you look off to your right hand side, and we'll try and place it off somewhere to the right.
Sorry?
We're going to try and just place it off to the right hand side. So if you just look to your right, and then we'll just move the window.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it. But you can see, right, we can kind of like move them all around the space, right? And it's pretty cool. If we look at that window for a second, you'll actually see that, can you see if we look down at the table, you see it casts a shadow on the table.
What do you say?
So I said if we look at the window, the photo app, right, you can actually see the shadow that it casts on the table. If you look at the table, you can see the lighting, you can actually see the shadow as well.
Oh, I see.
And so that adjusts depending on where we put it, which is pretty cool, right? It makes it feel like it's really in your space, right?
Yes, it is. I can see the shadow.
And so next I can show you some of the immersive environments we have, okay? So to come in and out of these environments, we're going to use the digital crown, which is on the right-hand side, okay? And all you're going to do, you're not going to press it in, we're just going to start to turn it to the right-hand side, okay? So we're going to turn it clockwise. And if you'd like to try and do that for me now, so we're just going to start to turn the crown clockwise. And this is going to slowly bring you into the environment, okay? So when we do it, we're going to make sure we focus on that left hand on there. You got it?
Because a lot of people with vision drive, you just saw one attack in the road and say, wow, 21 W. Honestly, I'm like, that's insane.
So we're just going to turn it all the way, right? Make sure we're all the way in. There you go. So you can have a look around now. So if you have a look around your environment, you'll see it's completely 360 degrees.
360 degrees.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, 360. Yeah.
Careful.
It's right. I've got the battery for you. You don't have to worry about that.
Where am I?
Pardon?
Where am I?
So this is what we call Mount Hood.
Mount Hood.
Mount Hood. Yeah, you got it.
Because we use environmental friendly lights, like, you know, the fine woven pieces. Yeah.
Oh, it's real.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
That's like real.
Keep your hands in the think your eyes at the front, wherever you look, that's where you can start.
Pretty cool, right?
Is this the only one?
No, there's quite a few. Would you like me to show you some others?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Just
When
a
you
moment.
do it out, you have to see basically
Wow.
and then take a scroll.
So we have a really great kind of mountaintop environment I can show you if you like.
A couple of other bits.
Would you like me to show you another one?
Yes, please.
There's underwater in the car. There's a couple of jumps. Are you alright there?
Where is this?
I'm not actually sure of the exact location of this. I can't quite pronounce it, I'll be honest with you. But I know it's a kind of mountaintop.
It's just like in the sky.
Yeah, absolutely. You got it.
Oh, it's small. Actually, clouds are running.
What is it? What's the use of it? Right now, it's more of like a fashion tool, which is, you know, you can't have like no work and so place
Hello.
Oh, right.
Hello.
Hello.
Can I move?
Probably
A little
not.
bit.
Not for this demo. Probably not for this demo. Just we've got quite a busy store here, so I'd say you're probably best to keep seated.
Well, here, the stuff you've got that none of it. Like,
Nice.
for me, when I first tried it on, whenever I tried like VR,
I'd say if you're probably best to stay in your seat, buddy.
it's very like voluptuous because you know like.
Nah, that's quite alright. It's like, I don't want you to walk into anybody, it's my only concern. Pretty amazing, right?
Yeah.
Pretty amazing. So we can actually we can bring up some more apps whilst we're inside this environment. Okay. So to bring up the home view again, we're going to press and release the digital crown again. So you're just going to press it once. So we just press it and release it. Yeah, just press it and release. There you go. You got it. And you can see we can open up some more apps. So say we could open up Safari this time. So Safari on the left-hand side will open. And you can see like the text and the images should be really, really clear, should render them very, very clear, very crisp. And we can even scroll and interact with Safari just like we would on iPhone or on Mac. So did you want to try and scroll up and down the window vertically for me?
It's like
Yeah, you got to remember we're just going to pinch, pull and release like before, right? But remember we're going to go up and down for this one, okay?
I don't know. I hope they.
There you go, you got it.
Me too. If I want to open another app.
Yeah, so we're just gonna press the digital crown once more, and say just for the time being, say let's open like the App Store. So you can open up the App Store if we go on the right hand side.
Are you not? Would you never want one? Oh really?
And so there's over 1 million apps compatible with Apple Vision Pro from day one. Okay, there's going to be media apps, social media, games, movies, and even productivity apps. Do you ever watch anything on, say, like Apple TV or Netflix at all? Anything at all? Well, if you like, I could show you some kind of cinema content, like a cinema trailer, if you like.
Yes, please.
Yeah. So to open this, we're just going to close the apps that we have open. Okay. So to close them, remember we're going to use that small dot on the bottom left corner. And we're just going to close the other two apps we have open, so the two on our right hand side. Perfect. And for this, I'm just going to ask you to come back in the room with us, okay? So you're just going to start to turn the digital crown just back the other way. So if you start to turn it anti-clockwise, so just to your left.
But now we are using dual loops.
And that should bring you back in the room with us in a second. There you go. Welcome back. Alright, welcome back. Actually, I'll just get you just to come a little bit closer in towards the table, just because this battery's just kind of like hanging off a little bit here, right? But I get you were excited earlier, right? Do you know what I mean? Like, which I totally understand. I just don't want anything going so to take a look at some cinema content, okay, I'm going to get you to bring up the Apple TV app. Okay, so whenever you're ready, we're going to press the digital crown to bring up the home view again, okay? So if you do that for me, just press and release. There you go, you got it. And we're just going to open the Apple TV app. And so we could open, say the icon on the top left should be Super Mario. So if we take a look at Super Mario on the top left. And we're just going to pause it once it's open, okay? So once the video opens, we're just going to pause it.
How can I pause it?
So to pause it, you're just going to tap on the video. And you're just going to select the pause button. That was great. So you can see this is pretty cool, right? It brings it up in front of us. We can move it around our environment like we did before. But I think what's even better is this cinema environment we have. So to take a look at that, you should see an icon with some mountains on the top left corner. Can you see the mountains on the top left? So we're just going to tap to select that. And we're just going to select cinema at the bottom there. And so you can see now this is taking you to your own personal cinema. And I think what's even better than that is we can even choose our favourite seat. So can you see where it says middle row? We just tap on the video. And can you see where it says middle row? If we tap on where it says middle row, and you'll see we can even choose our favourite seat. So front, middle, rear, and even whether we want to be seated on the floor or up on the balcony. So if you find your favourite seat, and then you can just play the rest of the trailer whenever you're ready.
Take that maybe like if they bought them as a business expense when
It made me laugh so much.
So if you look forward when it press that digital crown, nice. And then it's going to calibrate your hands basically. So you're going to put your hands directly
Let's start the video.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, whenever you're ready. Yeah.
Perfect.
I watched this yesterday.
You obviously didn't.
Oh, you saw it, really?
I watched this movie yesterday.
Oh, really?
So you might actually have to lower that device ever so slightly, yeah. And then press it to the ground.
Maybe there was too much light.
Now you're going to look at the centre of the dot and tap your fingers together for the right practice before.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Also,
pretty cool.
you don't need to have the best experience I've ever had. And
Pardon?
it's going to be the same
The
thing.
best experience I ever had.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Perfect.
That's very good. So I've got one more thing I can show you. Okay, so it's something we call, it's like a bit of a finale. Okay, it's what we call Apple Immersive Video. Okay, so we've obviously watched some 4K video and we've watched some 4K content in like a cinema environment. But this is going to be 3D 8K video. Okay, so it's 180 degree 3D video that plays back in stunning 8K. And so we like to say it's going to take you to some new heights. It's going to take you underwater with sharks, and it's even going to take you up close and personal with some animals. So if that sounds okay to you, then we're going to select the Experience Immersive icon. So it should be the one in blue on the top row there. Should be next to Mario there on the right hand side.
Nice setup player.
And enjoy.
Must be weird to see at the bottom. Perfect. Well, just apples in the crown. So, you're going to press that into a crown for me.
Oh wow.
There you go. And it's brought up your home view. So, if you have a little nosy at the icons, do you kind of see that they're coming to life?
Yeah.
Perfect. So, this time we're going to select on photos for me. Let's go around. And then on the left, there's a little icon called Great Shots. Can I click that for me? Yeah,
I'll just take it.
Right? Honestly, just you wait, it gets better.
I mean, that one, because I can see that screen through it.
Oh my god.
Just a huge submerged image.
Right, you see on the video.
Literally, look
Yeah.
there, they're lovely.
Yeah.
You can kind of see it there. So you see how it's just like taking up that entire space.
So I can see it. So if I send it a photo.
Perfect. You'll notice the room dims around you.
Oh, okay. So that's.
See you later.
So I've accidentally swiped that.
It's alright, so if you look at the very bottom from it, where the little cross is, where the white line is, if you tap your fingers together, as soon as you see that cross, so look at the very bottom where the white line is,
Oh, right.
yep, and the little cross next to it, just hit that for me.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
Because that's in front of me.
You can't play it.
Yeah, that's a bit.
I'm going to hold it so me and I can know it.
Yeah, now I can see that.
Perfect. So if you look at the photos for me, you tap your fingers together. Oh! I'm doing the removers, there you are. Perfect. And then if you click the Great Shots album, just down the left hand side. So if you look at it with your eyes, perfect.
I guess it's now on.
Perfect. And then you see the person with the red setting in the top left corner.
Oh, yeah. Do you know what? I wasn't fully set looking through your eyes and I was actually appreciating. So is that following my vehicle?
Yeah, literally. So wherever you look, that's exactly what it's doing. See the plastic ID. Absolutely crazy. That's also what's going to help you when the personas come in your face. That's exactly what they'll be using when you're looking at the vehicle.
I'm actually just looking at something.
Honestly, so if you look at that red city for me at the very top,
The ball was actually
and
above
then
my
tap
head.
your fingers together, show everything up there. Or the person in the suit next to them, whichever one you can look at. Yeah. So you can keep your hands in neutral position, so just on the desk, and if you just tap your fingers.
Oh yeah, because it only wants to know I'm clicking. Whereas I'm trying to click out the photo, but I don't need to do anything.
Love it. And then on this photo, I just want you to kind of practice and zoom in. So using both fingers together, kind of pinch and drag, like that. And wherever you look, that's where it's going to be. And it's scary to do right? And then we're just...
You do both hands.
You don't, but you can. You can just do it with a one, yeah. So if you do it perfect, if you actually do that from it, it's going to take sort of panorama. So with that photo, you're going to have to zoom all the way out,
Oh yeah, right, okay.
and then tap. And then if you look at the top right corner on this panorama, and tap your fingers together from there, this is the
Oh, it's
welcome to
fantastic.
Iceland, baby.
Pretty amazing, right?
It's actually
Amazing.
got, oh, I see,
Pretty
okay.
amazing, right? I'm sure like nothing you've ever seen, right?
Yeah.
So that's the demo experience. So whenever you're ready, you can take off the device. Okay, so if you take off Apple Vision Pro, just the same way we put it on, we're just going to place it back down on the tray
I
here.
think it caught this hand, so if you do your other one.
Oh, now I've
Don't you Absolutely, it does. And then on
There
the
you go.
other one,
And we'll just place
click
it back
that
down on
immersive
there.
icon for me again.
How was that?
That was
fantastic.
Yeah, right.
Like, really sick.
Yeah, right. I feel like the sports really feels like you're there, right?
Yeah.
I like the sport, like the football and the basketball, right? What do you think was your favourite bit?
No longer in the ankle shot.
The panorama.
And then I kind of
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool. Very
It's
cool.
really weird.
Yeah, absolutely,
I
yeah.
was about to wake up and stand up from my boots.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no, I could see it. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
And then if you actually look
Was it something you could ever consider like purchasing at all, or
at the center of that photo.
was it something you considered purchasing at all?
Yeah, I was just having I just wanted to experience the same
But today you just wanted to experience
See
it.
in the top right corner,
I wouldn't buy it soon. I think.
Pardon?
I would buy it soon. I think.
For sure, yeah, absolutely,
It's got a lot of
yeah.
depth.
Well, if you like, I can share like the sizing information with you today. So share like a recap of like the device and like your sizing, like the fit elements of it. So if you ever thought of or considered purchasing it, then at least you know like what size you are. If you like, it's totally free.
Yeah, that's okay.